Make sure to follow all my other social media pages if you aren't already. Follow me on Instagram at the Healy6, Twitter at the Healy6. You can follow me on Snapchat at Healy6, and I also stream on Twitch at Healy6. What's going on, guys? Healy here, and today I have information on the new career arcs so you can get the immortals as soon as possible. Career arcs are dropping tonight. I don't know if they're out when this video goes out or not, but they literally just announced right before I started recording. Career arcs are dropping tonight, and I'm going to go over all of them and what the stats are for every single player. There's 12 career arcs, one for every immortal. And the first one they went over was 92 overall, Robb Nen. This card looks sick. His hits per 9 are 110. His Ks per 9 are 113. His walks per 9 66. Home runs per 9 doesn't matter. He throws a 99 heater, 92 slider, 91 splitter, an 83-mile-per-hour curveball. For exchange values, you only need 5,000 exchange values for these cards. The player value that you need to exchange, I'm not too sure on that. And there's gonna be a bunch of stats you'll see when they drop, but we're gonna go over the stats in this video only. That's all we're gonna go after. So Robb Nen, he is a new legend on the game, and he has finally appeared in the show. You can get him. He leads to, I'm unsure what one these pitchers lead to. They went over them. I don't think they're specific on if they led to Gossage or Wagner, but Nen's going to lead to one of them. The next closer is Rollie Fingers. His hits per 9, 92. Ks per 9, 91. Nen looks to be a little better for hits and Ks per 9, but walks per 9, 86. Home runs per 9, 85. He throws a sinker, 93 miles per hour slider, a forkball, and a four-seamer. This card looks good. The forkball is good in this year's game. He has the sinker, slider. Pitch selection is nice. Like I said with the Nen card, I'm unsure if he goes to Wagner or Gossage. Moving over to shortstop, Barry Larkin. He has an 89 overall in his career arc, but the final card that you get is 92 overall, the hardware edition. This card smacks lefties, 89 power. His contact versus right-handers is 98. His defense is pretty decent, 84, 77 arm strength, which is a little low. I like 80, but it's okay. His speed, 83 with 99 stealing, or 98 stealing. His 99 base running aggressiveness. He can only play shortstop for you. He leads to Cal Ripken. Make sure, he only played for the Reds too, so make sure you stock up on your Reds gear. Zack Greinke, an 89 overall. He has his Kansas City Royals card. He throws a four-seam, a slider, a two-seam, a curveball, and a changeup. The curveball, 20-mile-per-hour difference. That's going to be key. His hits per 9, 76. Ks per 9, 87. Walks per 9, 78. His fielding being a 92 really makes this card a high overall. Zack Greinke's cards in the past have been all right. But for these pitching stats, you'll see when you get on the game, you're going to need a lot of strikeouts, a lot of innings pitched, a lot of wins. Innings pitched aren't on there, but to get some of the stats, you're going to need to throw a lot of innings to get the strikeouts, wins, all the other stuff you need for him. Frank Thomas. He is a 97 overall, the highest overall out of all the career arcs. This card is kind of like Jeff Bagwell. He has more power versus right-handers. The big hurt, he's going to be very popular to get. He leads to Albert Pujols. He can only play first base, but good thing Albert can play first, third, left, or right. Right-handed stats, 99 contact, 95 power. He demolishes left-handers with 125 contact, 118 power. 83 vision, which is really good. His fielding's all right at 57, speed's at 45, but he does play first base. This is going to be one of the cards I go after just because he's new in the game, and I want to test him out. Another starting pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He's a 92 overall. He has a lot of stamina at 115. His hits per 9, 74. K-Sprine's 83. I didn't really get a chance to use this card last year, so I'm excited to use him in this year's game. Four-seam, there was 94. He has a slider at 86, a two-seam at 92, a curveball at 78, and a forkball at 78. So the four-seam to forkball combo, 16 miles per hour difference. Should be able to get some swing and misses on that. Another new legend in the game is Duke Snider. He played for the Brooklyn Dodgers, the San Francisco Giants, and the New York Mets. All those teams might not be what they were when he played for them, but that's what the current clubs are in case you want to stock up on souvenirs for him. A really good looking card. He bats left-handed, throws right-handed. He can play all the outfield positions for you. Versus right-handers, 91 contact, 105 power. That's good. Versus left-handers, 95 contact, 84 power. A lot of left-handed bats in this game this year don't hit left-handers well for power. Duke Snider, he does that. 84 power, really good. Fielding stats aren't bad. 83 fielding, 75 arm strength's a little low, but he can play left, right for you. And 67 speed. Roberto Alomar got brought back. Last year, his card was a monster. I don't know what they did this year. He's a 92 overall, but I was looking for something similar to last year where he had some power versus right-handers and left-handers. He's a switch hitter. He's kind of cool, but his card, it doesn't really do it. He has good contact, 118 versus right-handers. Only 71 versus left-handers. His power is low at 52, 47, 97 vision. Last year's card had some pop. Last year's card was really good. It was like a 99 overall. I don't know if that card's going to come out later in the year, but this career arc version, not looking too good. He has 92 fielding, 81 arm strength, 85 speed. So I guess quick switch hitter bat, but his power doesn't really do it for him. So hopefully later in the year, he'll get his Indians card, which he hit like 30 home runs in a season, and he'll have a little more pop. CC Sabathia, the third and final starter for the career arcs. Four seam, 95 miles per hour. Slider, 81 miles per hour. Changeup, 86. Sinker, 94. And curveball, 78. Curveball might be able to fool people. Same with the slider. Slider is 14 mile per hour difference. You get his Brewers card for the final one. He does have a Diamond Yankees one as the second card you get during the career arc. 107 stamina, 78 hits per 9, 90 Ks per 9, 83 walks per 9. His fielding's 25, which doesn't really matter at the pitcher position. But this card has good arsenal. Last year, his Brewers card didn't have a sinker. This year, it does. And that's CC Sabathia. I liked using him last year, so hopefully I'll be able to use him again. Like I said, I don't know what starters go to what position Immortals, but depending on what one goes to Nolan Ryan is the one I'm going to be going after. Albert Belle, another new addition to the game. He got announced before launch, but he is now in the game finally. His contact, 96 versus right-handers, 81 versus left-handers. He has massive power, 116 versus right-handers, 79 versus lefties. He's kind of like Adrian Beltre hitting stat-wise. He crushes right-handers versus lefties. He's just all right. 84 vision, which is good. He can play left or right field, 73 fielding, 55 speed. This card's going to be nice. This card, though, does require a lot of stat grinding. I don't have all the stats off the top of my head. It was on the live stream that I watched, but you will be able to see the stats in the game. You need right-handed or right field stats and left field stats for Belle, because he goes to a Babe Ruth. So he should be the hardest one to grind for, because Babe Ruth is the best hitter in the game, and I don't think they want people to get hit Babe Ruth as quick as all the other Immortals. The second to last one is Johnny Bench. This card can play catcher, first base, third base, left field, center field, and right field. You might be asking why he can play center field. He played 2 games there. But this card last year raked. It was probably the best catcher all around last year. This year, still pretty good. 74 contact versus right-handers, 80 power. Versus left-handers, 99 contact, 125 power. 79 vision, which is really good. His defense, 92 fielding, 92 arm strength, 89 blocking. He has 43 speed, which is pretty good as well. I'm excited to get this card. I didn't get to use him a lot last year, and I can toss him around the field if needed. And the final career arc is Mike Schmidt, the MVP card, 95 overall. He can play third base or shortstop for you, which is good because he goes towards Chipper Jones. And this card might be better than Cal Ripken. And if you get this card, you can play him at shortstop with that ridiculous fielding. And his speed is similar to Cal Ripken. This card's better than Cal, no doubt. 102 power versus right-handers, 109 versus lefties. Only 72 contact versus right-handers, 98 versus lefties, which is really good. 66 vision. But it doesn't matter. This game's all about power. You can throw this bat in your lineup, especially at shortstop, and you're going to generate a lot of power. I was debating playing Chipper at short, but Chipper is like 70 arm strength, and I'd rather go Mike Schmidt there. That is it for all the career arcs. Let me know in the comments section what one is the best in your opinion and what ones you're going to go after to get the immortals. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below. This is Healy.